Okay, got a question for a reading. And it is, let me get over here. Oops. A Native American activist, Mark Charles, possibly Cree, has announced he's running for president as an independent. We realize that he won't win, but the question is, will he be able to successfully get the Native American message out to Americans so that they may truly understand why Native Americans are in such dire straits and possibly arouse some empathy for more people to support Native Americans in all available ways. Wado and Aho. Let's see what we have on that. How successful will Mark Charles be in getting a message across? How successful will he be in getting a message across? How successful will Mark Charles be in getting a message across? Get some room over here. How successful will Mark Charles be in getting message out? Okay, so what we have, sorry about that. Get to where I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, first thing out is trying to juggle, balance things. Also the this is not going to happen without effort. Okay, it takes effort. Trying to be out there and be strong without being overwhelming. Okay. Putting out what's going on. We have this is a very, Native American, very emotional issue. And he's taken on that project, okay, to be the speaker, to bring it forward. We have the beaver trying to build a bridge, trying to bring some awareness. We have, talking about government, what's fair, what's not been fair. And we have also how government has overridden, has misused treaties, etc. So he wants to bring forward that, how they have been just abusive of the rights and everything. Challenges strength to bring forward a strong message in a balanced way. Okay. To stand up in a balanced way without being over, how do I want to say it, overriding. Next layer we have, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of disappointment in Native American communities, so he's going out to battle, so to speak, going out to stand up for rights. He wants to speak about things that have not always been honest with government concerning actions that they've done in the past, and maybe to dispel notions people have that are mistaken notions. Wants to clear the air. He's going to put it out there in the wind. He's going to bring it front and center. Wants to bring it front and center. Okay. He wants to talk about the cooperation, being able to work together to put things out, because they've been, out in the cold when it comes to resources and things that they were promised. They haven't gotten the things that they were promised. So he's ready to charge forward. He's, again, it's going to be victorious just to get out some of the truth, okay? To him, that's a victory. So he's going to be willing to charge forward with that, okay? In a positive way. He sees it as a positive way. Okay. So are people going to hear him? Will he be heard? Well, the action is coming, and he plans on moving it forward rapidly. Okay? He plans on being out there. Definitely, that's his aim, is to rapidly bring these things forward. We've got the chariot, the birds, the high flying, the rapid movement on this. Let's see what we have next. Next layer is, they felt embattled. The challenges, they have felt very much embattled. They've taken their lumps, and so he wants to bring that forward, because this is, this has been painful issue. A lot of painful issues going on there. We have really women getting lost in the community, not no water, no, I mean, there's so many things in so many tribes, reservations that are so bad that need to be brought to the surface. So he's going to go out and hold to this, what's near and dear to him, what little that they have, bring it forward. Again, trying to build, bring it forward, and trying to build on this. Okay. Okay. The challenge is to do it in a way of that's going to be, how do you want to say it? This is like the merchant card with the satisfaction. You know, how to weave this, how to put this together, how to weave this in a satisfactory way. That's the challenge, to put it out there in a way that people will hear it, that it's not really off-putting. So that is the challenge. Okay. Next layer. I think in this case he is a wealth within himself of his traditions, not necessarily monetary wise, that he has the strength of that he has some strength. He's going to bring forward some strength in that matter, be able to speak on it. Yeah. But also going to be a strong message about the ego, the government, and the way that they've kept people bound. Okay. What's under the surface, you know, what they put out to the public, but what's under the surface, what's keeping them bound. Okay. What's keeping them, kind of underwater, so to speak. What's keeping them underwater? Why things are not moving forward. Okay. So they're wanting to have some more recognition, more things given out of the abundance, you know. And also, I think that this also, the full cup, this is the 10 of chalices. This is, you know, also the Republican agenda and the things that Trump has been doing to go against EPA, go against things that are beneficial for Gaia. So I think he's going to touch on that as well. The challenge is planting the seeds for growth. Okay. And being able to get that message out, being a champion for the people to get these messages out. So let me see what's going to be the end point with this. Okay, the end point is he's not going to get really far with that. And we have, Ace of Challenges, the snake energy. That's not great. The snake. You got to watch out for snakes. Okay. Got to watch out for snakes. So I'm not sure how far his thing is actually going to go. Okay. God, we wish that he would be able to go far. That but he is going to put the energy out there. He's going to speak of everything. This is like the refining, he's just going to put it out there. Okay, he's going to put it out there. Okay. Of course, he's going to have to defend. Embattled. Bring this out into, and I think it's mainly just to get the message across. King of Cups, bringing it out in the world, even though he's going to be embattled doing it. He's going to come and bring it forward. It's not going to go real far as, the challenge is, again, to do this in a way, looking back in a positivity, that it doesn't get things hung up. We've got the Hangman, the past, everything's been hung up. You look at the past, at the happenings, and things have not gone forward well. They've been hung up. We've got the Hangman. We've got okay, what else can you tell us on this? A lot of misinformation and things out there. Okay. A lot of mistaken notions. And he sees that this is something that's going to take work. It's just like the woodpecker, you get in one place and you start drilling the hole. It's not going to happen in one effort. It's going to take more and more effort of work to move things forward. But it's a starting point. Okay. If he gets it out there, then maybe they can start to make some inroads with other opportunities. Okay, so he wants to start getting busy for some opportunities. You got to face the rain first, and then you get the rainbows. So, again, willing to put himself out there. Willing to stand up to speak the truth. Okay? And again, like shooting the arrow, get that message out. And the more people that hear it, he wants to try to get those that will band with him, that will support the cause. Because he's working against big odds, the devil. He's working against all of these misbegotten notions and the things that those empowered that have not done things for the best, for especially Native Americans, and so he's trying to bring us forward. There's been temperance, but there's a time when you say, I've got to bring this out, and I've got to see that people hear what it is. So it looks like, yeah, he's going to do his best. He's going to, the campaign's not going to go far as electability, etc. But he's going to stand up and get a well-needed message to be heard out there, and just try to make people aware of what's going on. What are the challenges being faced, and what needs to be done, and what hasn't been done, and how the treaties and things have been abused throughout the years. So many treaties they made with Native Americans, and they haven't honored them, haven't kept them. Okay. As you hear in some of the things, the white man has spoken with forked tongue, like the snake. They say one thing, and especially Trump, and then does something else. They make these promises that they don't keep. They backtrack. Okay. So yeah, he just wants to, again, get this information out and get things turned around for Native population. Now, I wish that he would run a good campaign and be able to be out there without being too radical. And if he can do it without being too radical, maybe he could get a position in the new cabinet coming in. Let's hope that. We need to have more Native American representation, in the cabinet of the White House. And then maybe some of these reparations could get done. Maybe they could actually get some water on some of these reservations that really still, to this day, do not have running water. Some of the reservations are okay when they've done into gambling, and some have not gone into that. They want to keep their traditions, and they don't want to, and so they are not making revenue. And a lot of people think all the native tribes are having money from casinos, etc., but that is not true. Okay, some of them do not want to have casinos in their land. They want to keep the sacredness, and so no, they are not getting money that people think they are getting. So every tribe is different. Some are doing much better than others, but there are some that are really, really hurting, and there are not enough opportunities. There are no jobs around many of these reservations, and so it's led to a lot of drug abuse, alcohol abuse, because they have no way to go, no jobs, no way to create income. Okay? So there is so much work that needs to be done, and reparations that need to be made, and just give opportunity, the opportunity to grow and to have a decent life. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for your question.